Hey guys, it's Molly. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a very exciting video. I'm going to be doing a kind of like realistic read with me, or like realistically what I read in a week. I saw Sarah Caroli do this video, and I think Rachel Catherine also did this video, and I really enjoyed both of those. I thought it would be fun. It's more like a more stress-free reading vlog, and just kind of gives y'all an insight into how fast I read and what I typically read during the week and like when. So yeah, so today is currently Thursday. I decided to start on Thursday so we could go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so we have weekend, and then also kind of like the beginning of next week. We also might do Tuesday, but I don't know yet, so we have a little bit of leeway. I'm pretty busy this summer. I have 2 jobs. I'm a nanny full-time, and then I also work part-time at the thrift store that I've worked at for the past year. So let's go. I'm gonna talk about what I'm reading. Where's my book? So I do this a lot, but sometimes I kind of like double read books, especially if I'm like in the middle of a series or I'm in the middle of a long book and I just need a little bit of a break. So I'm currently reading Ellen Hildebrand, Troubles in Paradise, which is the 3rd book in the Paradise trilogy. And honestly, I have just been reading this series for so long, or it feels like I've been reading this series for so long. Needed a bit of a break. I do really like this book, but then I started reading What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walther. This is a new release. This came out literally last week, and I got it at Target yesterday, so I decided to start reading it because I was really excited for it to come out. I'm on page 87 in this book, and then I'm on page 106 in this book, so we'll see. I typically read when I go to work. I typically read like when the kids are asleep, because they're usually asleep when I get there, and then when they go to like camp, or they usually play like video games during the day, or they'll like do something, and I usually read during then. Sometimes I read after work, but I have my thrift store job tonight, so I'm going to that until 9, and then I usually read when I come home, like before I go to bed. So yeah, I will bring you all along. And then we also have nanny tomorrow. Saturday I thrift store. Sunday's a completely free day, so that'll be a lot of reading. Monday I have nanny, and Tuesday I also have nanny. So let's get into it. Okay, hey guys. I have not filmed all day. It's been a long day. I had nanny job, and then the thrift store. Oh my gosh, it looks so bad. My makeup is like separating on my face right now. Ignore that. It looks really bad. But yeah, so we're gonna go into how much I read today. Give me a second. Try and set y'all up right here on the bed. So let me get my book. So these were the 2 books that we started with today. I did not read any of this book, but when I was at work, I read from page 87, I believe. I read from page 87, chapter 7. That's where I started this morning, and I finished at page 220. I am loving this book so far. If you guys remember, she had a book that came out last summer, I'm pretty sure. It's called Summer Broken Rules, and I read that book in December and loved it, like absolutely devoured it. Read it in basically one sitting. Oh, also Taylor Swift's Speak Now version is coming out literally tonight, so I'm like staying up to listen to that. I got from work like an hour ago. I'm multitasking. But yeah, I really enjoy this book. So many Taylor Swift references, and if y'all know the song Gold Rush, this is literally Gold Rush. It also gives me Gilmore Girl vibes, like Lily and Lena, the like mother and daughter duo. They remind me so much of Lorelai and Rory, like so much, and it takes place at a boarding school, and it's just like fun YA end of high school vibes, and I just love it so much. And KL's like books just feel like a warm hug. Like it just feels so nice and fun, and I love these books so much, and I'm really enjoying this one. So yeah, that's kind of my opinion. I think I read, should I read today? Let's do like the difference. Calculator. I literally am like racing against the clock too, because it's literally Speak Now time. And all I want to do is a calculator. Why is the calculator not opening? Oh, there it is. Okay. All I want to do is listen to Speak Now. Oh my gosh, people are texting me. I need to listen to that. Sorry, literally everyone is texting me because Speak Now TV just came out. I'm having like a spasmic attack. Okay, 220 minus 87 equals 133. I read 133 pages today, which is honestly, that's really good for nannying. That's not like a typical reading day for me, I feel like, especially when I don't have work, don't have anything going on. But like I said, I had nannying today and I had my second job, so I'm honestly surprised I read that much. But I read a lot when I was at their house because he had soccer practice and then he played on his Switch for a while, so we just kind of like sat. We sat in the living room and he played on his Switch and I read, and then we watched a movie. So it was just kind of like a chill day, so I read a good amount. But yeah, I will let y'all know for tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna read it anymore today because I'm literally just gonna listen to Speak Now. I'm also maybe Des and Sit and Sarah, their podcast episode came out today, so I might watch that too and then just go to bed. I'm so tired and I have work at like 7. I have to get up at 6 tomorrow for work again, so I gotta go. But I will do this again tomorrow because I'm doing it for the next like week. So I'll see y'all tomorrow and we will see how much I read. So bye guys. Hey guys, so it is now Friday. I'm at my nanny house. This is literally where I spend like all my days. It's just in this house. I finished this book. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what my final rating is. Probably like a 4.75. I don't know. I loved this book so much. It is just, it's so good. So many Taylor Swift quotes. Literally so Gilmore Girls like coded. Like I don't know if she did that on purpose, but there were so many references to Gilmore Girls, or at least like I picked up on them. I don't know. Lita, who is the mom, she reminds me so much of Lorelai. And then Lily is literally just Rory. And then Tag, who's like the love interest, Logan, all the freaking way. And the way that they like say Latin quotes to each other, and the whole just like boarding school-esque reminds me so much of Yale. And I just loved this book so much, and the friendships in this and just everything was so good. And it's just a good like YA book. It wasn't too angsty, and there was just so much like love and just fun in it, and I loved it so much. So I definitely recommend this book if you're a Swiftie, if you like Gilmore Girls, and you just want a fun read What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walker. Loved. So I'm gonna start my next book, which is probably gonna be actually the only book I have with me, which is Troubles in Paradise. So I'm gonna start reading that and I'll update you. Hey guys, it is now Saturday. I don't know if I even filmed anything. No, I did film something yesterday. It is Saturday. I woke up a couple hours ago. It's like 11, what time is it? It's like 10:30. I woke up at like 8. I literally woke up, so for work, it's just a side story. For work, whenever I had nanny, I always wake up at 6, and I never work on Saturdays. I don't know why, but I guess it like tripped me up this week because I worked like an extra day. Like I normally don't work on Fridays, and I worked yesterday. And I literally woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and thought I had work, and I like got up and like grabbed my phone and started getting ready for work. And I was like, wait, it's literally Saturday. Like, I haven't done that since like high school. Like, you know, when you accidentally wake up on the weekends and you're like, oh, I have school. That was so weird. I literally was like up getting my bag ready, and I was like, it's literally Saturday, what the frick? But I have my thrift store job. I have a shift at 2 today, so I have like the morning free. Normally when I work in the afternoon, I usually sleep in like pretty late, but like I said, my body was just not letting me sleep in today for some reason. But book update. So I read like I said, I have been reading Troubles in Paradise by Ellen Henderin. I've been reading this series. I don't know what is going on. I am just not vibing with this book. This is the 3rd book, and I do this a lot of the time in series, especially when I just feel like there's nothing really going on. I will hit a slump, especially in the last book, and I just was not feeling reading this. I read probably 5 pages of this yesterday, and then I ended up starting Carrie Soto is Back. I got to I wrote it down on my computer, so we'll see. I wrote it like in my notes app. Okay, reading log. So Friday, finished What Happens After Midnight. So y'all saw that. So I read 164 pages of What Happens After Midnight, which is like the end part. And then I read 5 pages of Troubles in Paradise, and I read 80 pages of Carrie Soto is Back. And then I woke up this morning and I'm now on page 148. So I think that's 60 pages, 68 pages so far this morning. And yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep reading this. This is one of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books. Oh my gosh, it's about a tennis player, and I'm really enjoying it. I got the paperback from Target a couple weeks ago, so I've been reading that today, and I think I'm just gonna keep reading that. Like I said, I don't have work until 2, and honestly, I'm just having a chill morning. I went to Chick-fil-A this morning with my brother, and then literally have not left the house since. I might go to Target, but not really planning on doing anything until work tonight. So we're just gonna have a chill morning, and I'm gonna read. So yeah. Hi guys, happy Sunday. I'm in my car. I hope that's not too loud. Okay, happy Sunday. So today I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks and go read because I don't have work today, and I really don't have any like things I need to do really except clean out my car and maybe go get a car wash, but that's kind of like it. I don't really have anything like big or like plans or anything, so I think I'm literally just gonna go to Starbucks for a little bit and read, and then I might go to like Target and do like random errands. But I am reading Carrie Soto is Back. Basically I wanted to take a break from the Paradise series. I think I said that on Friday, but yesterday I read 60 pages, and then I read about 20 pages this morning. I'm gonna put that on my reading log because I'm keeping a log for this video so I can keep track of how much I'm reading. I did not read a lot yesterday, but honestly, I worked like 6 hours yesterday, and then also I was hanging out with family in the morning, me and my mom, like ran errands, and all of that, so I didn't really have like a lot of time to read. And I feel like Saturdays I always have something going on, like that's the only day that my whole family is free, so we always go and do something, or I have work or something's going on Saturdays. So I feel like Saturdays, you think in theory I would read a lot, but those always be like my least amount of read days. So I don't know. Sundays are usually like my highest, so maybe we're gonna read a lot today. I don't know. But we're gonna go to Starbucks, hopefully get a lot of reading in. Hopefully finish this book today. I'm really liking it. So yeah, hopefully we can finish. And yeah, I will see you guys at Starbucks, or probably after. I probably won't. Okay. Hey. So I just finished Carrie Soto's back. And then I'm gonna start The Final Gambit, I think, which is the last book in the Inheritance Game series. I just want to finish it, especially because Hawthorne is coming out in like October, I think. I don't really know. But finished Carrie Soto. I really liked this book. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars. I really liked TJR's writing. I just love how she creates characters and she makes them so real. Like, it literally feels like you're reading a biography of a real person, but they're not, they're fake. And so it's just like crazy to me. Also, I love how you could literally go into this book with having absolutely no knowledge. Sorry, my whole family is talking. Absolutely no knowledge of tennis, and start reading this book and you'll just learn, because the way that she explains it in this book is so good. And honestly, I did not know how tennis worked before I read this book, and you don't have to. Like, they literally explain it all throughout it. It's so good. I loved Carrie Soto. I loved her character, and I loved just like all of it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give this 4 stars, and then I'm gonna start The Final Gambit, I think, and just like continue reading for the rest of the day, because I don't have work today, and that's kind of the only thing I can do is read. That's the only thing I want to do. So hey guys, so it is a bunch of days later. I kind of abandoned this video, but I'm here to just kind of like wrap it up. So basically, let's get into what I read this week, the page numbers, how many pages I read each day. So starting with Thursday, I read What Happens After Midnight by K.L. Walther, and I read 133 pages. Woo. And then on Friday, I finished What Happens After Midnight, and that was 164 pages on Friday. And then also on Friday, I started Carrie Soto's Back, and I read 60 pages. So I don't know, I think that's like, or I read 80 pages actually. I have no idea how much that is. 60 pages, not 80 pages, 60 pages. And then on Sunday, I read 225 pages and finished Carrie Soto is Back. So that is all that I read this week. Thank you for coming along with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.